Hey everyone, today we're talking about GTA 6 and Xbox Series S. I already have a separate video on the channel about this topic. You can find the link in the description or on screen. But today I want to dive a little deeper into the question: how will GTA 6 actually run on this console? Everyone who's been following the game already knows what's going on around it right now. So for obvious reasons you'll see GTA 5 running in the background while I'll simply share my updated thoughts and observations. And of course, you can find all of this information online yourself. Of course, we should start with one thing. GTA 6 will run at 30 FPS on Xbox Series S. While there are still discussions about whether the game will have two modes on the more powerful consoles, on Series S things are pretty clear. Even a stable 30 FPS would already be an achievement considering that almost every other game on this console nowadays offers only one 30 FPS mode. But there is one important thing to remember. This is Rockstar. They managed to squeeze an incredible amount of performance out of the Xbox One with Red Dead Redemption 2, even so that console didn't even have an SSD and image upscaling wasn't nearly as advanced back then as it is today. Yes, we got a resolution of around 834p, and if you play it on Series S today, most people will probably say that it looks quite blurry, but technically this is still a last generation game. So apart from a more stable frame rate, there is really not much difference between the Xbox One version and what we get on Series S. But let's get back to GTA 6. Right now you're watching GTA 5 running in quality mode at 30 FPS, and honestly I believe GTA 6 will look significantly better than this, even on the Series S. The resolution might be somewhat lower internally, but with modern upscaling technology, Rockstar could potentially deliver something close to 1080p output. If you have this console and a similar monitor or TV, you'll probably get the least noticeable amount of blur possible. A lot of people believe that the Series S simply won't be able to handle GTA 6, but realistically, Rockstar hasn't released a game on this generation that would give us a reason to believe that. We did get the re-release of the Red Dead Redemption, and it runs extremely well while looking essentially the same as on Series X. And now, based on the latest footage we've seen online, GTA 6 looks absolutely incredible. The nighttime sense looks especially impressive. The lighting, ray tracing, reflections in puddles, and overall atmosphere. We've also seen much more detailed environments, denser vegetation, more vehicles and NPCs. We've seen hand-to-hand combat interaction with a basketball, flying an airplane, and many other things. It's immediately obvious that this is a completely different level compared to GTA 5. Of course, the 6th game is going to look much better than the 5th one. So much time has passed since GTA 5, and GTA 6 also introduces plenty of new mechanics. For example, icons indicating that a vehicle might need to be refueled, police identifying people by their vehicles or clothing, and much more. We've also seen camera animations that look very similar to Red Dead Redemption 2. But if you've been following GTA 6, you already know all of this. Let's talk about the map. In terms of biome placement and overall shape, it looks somewhat similar to GTA 5's map, but it's significantly larger, potentially around twice the size or something in that range. There will also be much more variation in elevation. Besides the mountains we had in GTA 5, we'll have islands, and I expect Rockstar to create a very detailed underwater world as well. I think Rockstar Games will do an excellent job filling every corner of this huge world with things to discover. It's great to return to Vice City again, but this time we're getting a modern version set in the present day. In my opinion, the biggest problem with the console is actually its storage capacity. The Series S has a smaller internal drive with less than 400 GB of usable space on the 512 GB model. And considering how much space modern games take up, especially Rockstar games, I wouldn't be surprised if GTA 6 requires something around 200 GB or more. If you have the 1TB version, there is much less to worry about. The same goes if you have an official external expansion SSD. I bought one a few months ago before the price went up, and it works just like the internal storage. I play most of my games from it. As for the graphics, the Series S will probably have a lower resolution, lower quality shadows, slightly less vegetation and lower density of traffic. But I think the differences will remain within reasonable limits. We're not talking about everything being cut in half. I'd expect something more like a 20–30% reduction in certain areas. Rockstar isn't going to create a version that's drastically different, especially considering that a huge portion of Xbox players are using the Series S. The good thing is that we'll still get the same game, the same world, the same gameplay features, and the same fast loading times. I played through Red Dead Redemption 2 on a 40-inch 1080p TV from about 2 meters away, and honestly it looked perfectly fine to me. I knew what to expect and I was completely okay with it. And GTA 6 on Series S will probably have resolution somewhere in the same ballpark as GTA 5. We'll know much more once the presentation arrives in just a few days. I have absolutely no doubt that GTA 6 will run well on Xbox Series S. Rockstar has never said that the Series S is somehow impossible to optimize for, like some other studios like to claim these days. They simply do their job, and they do it extremely well. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next one.